and welcome to the second edition of Tales from My Town. I'm Storytime Jane. This is my good friend Barkley the dog and Manfred the Mystic Moose. Today we have been waiting for a message to come through the bark line that started at Harris Mills School, made its way through the dog park, and is now coming up Main Street. Oh, I think I hear it coming. Bark, bark, yow, woof, woof. Wow, that was quite the message, wasn't it, Barkley? Do you know what the original message was, Barkley? Bark, 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 bark. Wow, that is quite a difference, isn't it? This is how gossip spreads. One person says something to one person who says something quite different to another, until the result is an untruth. Manfred the Mystic Moose has summoned a story from the book fairies. Let's watch. Hi, and welcome to Tales from My Town, stories inspired by the people and pets of Rockwood, Ontario. Written and narrated by Heather Gregory. Tales from Our Town presents Fleas. Dogs are quick to believe the bad things they hear about good dogs. The sun blazed its heat onto the wooden boards of the deck. Ty and elderly Bichon had enough of sunning himself. The heat soothed his old bones, but he panted hard from the heat. It was time to scratch at the patio door to be let into the cool comforts of his air-conditioned house. His lady did not come at once. The hot boards were starting to burn his paws. Bark, bark, he yelped. Bark, bark. Still his lady did not open the door. He let out a pitiful cry. Please, he whined, let me in. 2 yards over, Bob, a boxer with poor hearing, who was also one of the village dog gossipers, was out exploring his yard when he heard the word fleas. Having fleas was the most uncomfortable condition a dog could have. Fleas bit, the bites itched, and the fleas jumped from dog to dog. Woo, woo, woof, Bob Boxer yelled to Dave, the chocolate retriever 3 yards down. Dan Retriever perked his ears in alarm. Fleas? Ty Bichon has fleas? He let out the howl of warning. Yow-oh-oh! Now the whole town of Rockwood knew Ty Bichon had fleas, except Ty Bichon, who was curled up on the floor snoring gently. As word spread through the town, the talk turned to where Ty Bichon picked up fleas. I thought I saw Ty Bichon chasing rabbids in the field beside the dog park the other day, but don't quote me on that, Daisy Cocker Spaniel commented. She loved gossip. The dogs did quote her on that. She meant to say rabbits, but she forgot to pronounce it right. All agreed the rabbids caused fleas, and the word went out through the village from backyard to backyard that Ty Bichon was rabid. Ty Bichon had rabies. He would foam at the mouth, bite dogs, people, and other furry creatures. Some dogs hid under their people's beds. Some dogs hid between their masters' legs. Some dogs shook with fear in the corners of their houses. But one dog was without worry. Ty Bichon slept on in peaceful slumber without the fear of fleas or rabies. In his old age, Ty chased rabbits, only in his dream. When Ty Bichon woke, his lady took him walking through the town to his favorite picket fence by the church and up to the post office for his morning biscuit. Ty Bichon had a friendly sniff and tail wag for every dog he met along his route. But this morning none of his dog friends approached him with tail wags of enthusiasm. His friends growled menacingly at him. They glared at Ty Bichon with squinted eyes. Loud barks of warning spread throughout the village. Ty hid between his lady's legs, shivering with fear. He gripped the sidewalk with his claws, and he refused to go any further. Ty cried in distress. His lady scooped him up in her arms, and she cuddled him close. His lady sensed alarm in the dog world, so she carried Ty in her arms all the way home. She placed him in his favorite sunny spot on the deck and pet him and talked softly to him, telling him it would be all right. But Ty cried and cried. He upset his lady so much she went into the house to call the vet. When his lady came out of the house, she found Ty Bichon and Bob Boxer 2 yards down, barking furiously at each other. "I never said I had fleas," Ty yapped. "I said, 'Let me in, please.'" "What have I done?" thought Bob the Boxer to himself. "I have turned all the dogs in the village against Ty Bichon because I passed on what I thought I heard." The Boxer felt ashamed, but he did not know what to do to ease Ty Bichon's pain. Bob Boxer knew that with each passing bark from dog to dog, the message would change. It would not matter what was said. The damage was done. The only remedy was time. Ty spent the rest of his days sunning himself on the deck he loved so much and walking with his lady on a new walking trail just outside the village. Ty made new friends, and slowly word got around that Ty Bichon never had fleas or rabies. It was all a big misunderstanding. Bob Boxer retired as the town gossip to pursue more noble pursuits, chasing cats. He learned gossip hurt. Ty forgave all the dogs, but he never trusted them the same again. The dogs of Rockwood learned to wait before they woofed.
What did you learn, Barkley?
Bark.
Think before you speak? Good dog. Remember, folks, gossip hurts. Don't believe everything you hear. Some of it may be untrue. That's all for tonight. Goodbye from Barkley the dog, me, Storytime Jane, and Manfred the moose. Don't forget to subscribe.
Story and original art by Heather Gregory. Other art provided by Clip Art. Copyright 2021. Please feel free to email me at hnmgregory@gmail.com, and please pass this video on to all your friends.